Hello, I'm back. I'm going to get back into the view of the Hebrews. Welcome to all of my new Twitter followers. Let's check them out. Going to give them some love. BPS Skincare and 6 other people. So we have eStore. Selena Cordova, hey sister, I love your videos, your cooking, your skincare, beautiful family, hot deals, quickad.com, Uniform Fitness, Genius is coming, Bruce George. Thank you for following me, you guys. And I'm going to be sure to follow back those of you that I am not following. So we're going to go on over here to my Instagram. I don't know how to get to... Let's see. Welcome to Alchemic Colloidal. They are a producer of colloidal silver. Thank you for my new followers on Instagram as well. And welcome back to my fam. Y'all know who y'all are. I'm looking for it, y'all. Y'all know you can't see. I'm like, ugh. Okay, well, I don't see it, so I'm gonna go back over here. I'm working. 1 minute. Hi, and thank you for y'all. Sometimes I'm reading so much and doing so much, I don't know where I left off. So, I don't know if I showed y'all my pages, but I'm just going to get back to the view of the Hebrews. So, let's go right on ahead and jump back into this book. Yeah, I don't know where. Got lost in translation. Sorry. Okay. And I can't see this line on my computer. Y'all can't see it, but I can't see it. Anyway. Right here. David and his wars, which were typical of the wars that will introduce the millennium, subdued and put under tribute the Syrians, Moabites, Amalekites, and most of the nations dwelling in the above-named territories. And they continue in subjection in the reign of Solomon. See 1 Kings 4:21. But those nations were not then driven out, nor was their land possessed by the children of Abraham. They afterward threw off their yoke and were extremely troublesome to the people of God. They were only made tributary during a part of 2 reigns, but God promised in Exodus 22:31, I will set thy bounds from the Red Sea even to the sea of the Philistines, and from the desert unto the river Euphrates. For I deliver the inhabitants of the land into your hands, and thou shalt drive them out before thee, the land east of Canaan and away to the river Euphrates was never possessed by Israel. Their literal possession of that extent of territory must be an event still future. The promised land was given to Israel. You know what? Is that earth? Okay, sorry, I was thirsty. The promised land was given to Israel for an everlasting possession. Genesis 17:8. Surely this must mean a longer time than they did in ages past possessed it. This promise remains then to be yet fulfilled. It must mean an undisturbed possession of it, so long as the possession of it on earth may be desirable or to the end of the world. We accordingly find that people at the time of the introduction of the millennium expostulating with God and pleading that ancient grant Isaiah, O Lord, why hast thou made us to err from thy way and harden our heart from thy fear? Return for thy servant's sake the tribes of thine inheritance. The people of thy holiness have possessed it. Thine inheritance but a little while. Our adversaries have trodden down thy sanctuary. We are thine. Thou never bearest rule over them. They are not called by thy name. Here is a plea put into the mouths of the ancient people of the Lord at the time of their restoration, not long before the battle of the great day, with a description of which battle this chapter begins. They expostulate relative to the sovereignty of God in the resting of the veil of blindness. Okay, y'all. Whew. Now I got 30 more minutes to work and I'm out of here. So, where were we? Okay. O Lord, why hast thou made us err? Oh gosh, hold on, y'all. Y'all, the phone's ringing. I'm so sorry, y'all. I keep stopping, but I gotta work. Anyway, I don't know where to start. Why hast thou made us to err from thy way and harden our heart from fear? Return for thy servant's sake the tribes of thine inheritance. The people of thy holiness have possessed it, thine inheritance. But a little while our adversaries have trodden down thy sanctuary. We are thine. Thou never bearest rule over them. They are not allowed. They are not called by the name. They're not called by the name. Here's a plea. I'm sorry, y'all. I need to scroll up. Here's a plea put into the mouths of the ancient people of the Lord at the time of their restoration, not long before the battle of the great day, with a description of which battle this chapter begins. They expostulate relative to the sovereignty of God in the resting of the veil of blindness and hardness so long on their hearts. During their long infidel state, they plead that they are God's servants according to the ancient entail of the covenant. They plead for a restoration and plead that their nation had enjoyed that, their everlasting inheritance, but a little while, but that a people not called by God's name, nor governed by his word, had trodden down the sanctuary, a description exactly fulfilled by the Turks. This fully implies the entering again of the Jews upon their ancient inheritance in the last days. Okay, y'all heard that part. And I would love to read it over again, but gotta wait on it. Okay, I'm sorry for chopping up number 2, but we're going to move on to number 3. I shall now adduce some of the numerous express predictions of this event in the prophecy of Ezekiel. The restoration of the Jews and of Israel to their own land, as well as their conversion in the last days, is clearly predicted. In chapter 36, we have their long dispersion and their guilty cause of it. But God in the last days works for his own name's sake and recovers them. God says, and I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries, and I will bring you into your own land. And I will sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness and from all your idols. I will cleanse you. A new heart also will I give unto you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you an heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. And ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your God. Then shall ye remember your own evil ways, and shall loathe yourselves. Not for your sakes do I this, said the Lord God, but be it known to you. Thus said the Lord God, in the day that I shall have cleansed you from all your iniquities, I will also cause you to dwell in the cities, and the way shall be builded, and the desolate land shall be tilled, whereas it lay desolate in the sight of all the heathen that pass by. And they shall say, this land that was so desolate is become like the Garden of Eden, and the waste and desolate and ruined cities are become fenced and are inhabited. Then the heathen who are left round about you shall know that I, the Lord, build the ruined places and plant that which is desolate. I, the Lord, have spoken it, and I will do it. Here is their regeneration, having a new heart, being cleansed from all sin. And besides this, we find expressly promised their being reinstated in the land of their fathers, which had long lain waste. They rebuild their ancient cities, that this in the last days, connected with the introduction of the millennium. The connection of the whole passage and the following chapters fully decide. Both houses of the descendants of Abraham, viz. Israel and Judah, are recovered, as will be seen. Those predictions cannot be fulfilled merely by the conversion of that people, for over and above their express conversion, they are established in the land of their fathers. The prophet proceeds further to predict and illustrate the wonderful events by the resurrection of a valley of dry bones, chapter 27, which figure God thus explains, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, our bones are dried and our hopes are lost. We are cut off for our parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus saith the Lord God, behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves, and will bring you into the land of Israel. And ye shall know that I am the Lord, when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up out of your graves, and shall put my spirit in you, and ye shall live, and I shall place you in your land. Then shall ye know that I, the Lord, have spoken it and performed it, saith the Lord. The reunion of the two branches of that people follows by the figure of the two sticks taken by the prophet. Of the one he writes for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions, upon the other for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel and his companions. Y'all, I'm going to stop right there. Peace and power to you. I'm off work. Both jobs. For you all and for the corporation. Peace and power to you. I hope you enjoyed these readings. I enjoyed doing them today. I had a good day. It was fulfilled. Comment, like, share. And I am out of here.